Now, I'm not someone who likes to do celebrity worship or anything. I'm not one of those kinds of people. But sometimes it is cool to run into somebody, that's famous. And I want to hear your guys' story. But before I do that, I want to share a funny story from my father-in-law about the time that he met a celebrity. So my father-in-law, and keep in mind, I had already known him for several years at this point when all of a sudden he dropped this on me. I was talking about physics, and I happened to mention something that Stephen Hawking said. Well, my father-in-law, we're just driving on the road, and he all of a sudden goes, "Oh yeah, I had lunch with him once." To be completely honest, I thought that was just some classic British sarcasm when he said that. But no, it turns out he actually did have lunch with Stephen Hawking once, which I couldn't believe. And the reason he was able to have lunch with Stephen Hawking, and keep in mind this was back in the 80s, was that the organ teacher that was involved in the Hawkins family, if you guys have seen the movie The Theory of Everything, you know what I'm talking about. That was my father-in-law's organ teacher. So at one point, my father-in-law just got invited to lunch and had lunch with Stephen Hawking, which I thought was pretty cool. But enough about that. I want to know, what's your random celebrity run-into? Have you ever met someone that's extremely famous, someone who's made a massive impact on the world? Did you ever get to have some interaction with them, lunch with them? I'd love to know your little stories.